So you only have a tiny isobutane stove. That's what you got in your preps. You don't want to spend a ton of money, okay? You want to use this in your bug out bag, but you also want to be able to use it in your home during emergencies. Well, I might have something that might work very well for you. This is the EZOutdoor folding burner bracket for small gas stoves. Alright everybody, welcome back. So this little bracket here is something I stumbled across on Amazon, and I've been looking for something like this for a while. This can be used with all types of stoves, including even small wood burning stoves. It's a really handy item when you realize just how difficult it would be to cook in your home, say with something like that. You know, I know a lot of folks here, maybe you're just getting started out, you don't have a ton of money to spend on a big Coleman 2 burner that you'd use in your home or you know, somewhere safely in your house, and maybe all you have is one of these. This is the little EZOutdoor stove. These were really popular about 5 or 6 years ago, and they work very well, but the problem is if you're using your pots from home, it's going to be an issue. I want to show you why. I got a pot here with 2 cups of water. Now this is my, kitchen pot, one of many, and you see how unstable that is, And once you start boiling and it starts shaking around, is it going to fall off? So, if you're going to use something like this in your house, having something like this is really, really handy. Let me show you the features on this really quick. I found it to be a very sturdy unit. It holds a good amount of weight. I like that it's height adjustable, and I'll show you how to do that. And it folds really small for packing. It may weigh a little bit more, but something that you want to keep around your house maybe, definitely a handy thing. If you want to make coffee in the morning and that's all you got, during a power outage or emergency, that's a real lifesaver. So, let me show you the height adjustments on here. These things come in and out, similar to kind of how those pots close and open, when you have a cook kit. You'll squeeze them, and there's little clasps under here. So you'll squeeze this like this, and you can move this up or down, depending on what you need. I moved it to the 3rd hole up there. You got to get them underneath there like that, because the stove's a little bit taller than I thought it was. It does have these little rubber silicone feet for bases, but I imagine that you could probably slide those up to here and maybe stick this over a small wood fire. Definitely alcohol stoves, without having to worry about what you're going to do as far as a pot stand for them. We've reviewed a lot of pot stands for alcohol stoves, but this thing is definitely sturdy. So what I'm going to do to test this today, because I haven't used it yet, is I'm going to put this underneath it and put that on here, and I want you to see just how, that thing's not going anywhere. That's nice and sturdy. Sits on there really nice. Another nice feature of this is it does fold up, and it comes with a little carry case. So these are a little bit long right now. When it came, it was up on that second one. But these just knock down. And when you do this the first time, you are going to think, oh, I don't want to push that and break it. Just give it a smack. It'll go down like that. So this does fold down like that. Does come with a little triangular carry case, and it's really not too heavy as far as an item like this goes. This isn't something that I'd probably put in my backpack or my bug out gear, but car camping or a car emergency kit, definitely, and there you go, you got your little kit with you ready to go. Definitely something like that would be cool. Now folded, it's 1.7 inches thick by about 7.4 inches wide. Open, it's anywhere from 6.1 to 7.4 inches tall. Again, I showed you how it adjusts up and down. And about 5.9 inches wide. The weight on it is 350 grams or 12.34 ounces. So let me set this up, get this going, and we'll boil some water on it. I'm not going to time it because it's really not a stove test. I just want to see how this works. And I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, the only complaint I have about this stove is that the PCO igniter died, so we're going to use a lighter on it. And you see even almost on the second highest one, and it's still kind of close to the top there. So let's put this on here, turn this up, and see how this works for boiling water in a kitchen-sized pot. Well, I didn't time it, but it was pretty darn quick. So let me take you up top there and see what it looks like. So it is boiling, and that's it. It's really that simple. It's a very simple item, something we don't really think about as far as, these little stoves. They're very, very handy to use, but putting full-size kitchenware on them or trying to cook with a pan on this would be next to impossible. So that's why this is handy. Now I might add too, I'm holding this here, nothing is really hot. Now I didn't cook for a long time, that was probably less than 3 minutes. But definitely a cool item that really can expand your little stoves into something a bit more. Now if I want to move this, like I said, this isn't hot, I can pick it up. Now probably cooking on this for a long period of time, it might get warm, but not a bad deal. They run about $24.99, so you figure 25 bucks. And I think if you're going to invest in something like this, it's definitely handy for a home situation. Maybe all you have is one little tiny burner, and that's what you're going to use. Maybe your Coleman stove, the one that you spent $200 on, you know, with the griddle on the side and everything, maybe that's not working. All of a sudden it just decided not to work and you're in the middle of an emergency. This gives you options. That's the cool part about it. It is made of high-grade stainless steel, high temperature resistance, it's rust-free, durable, won't bend up easy on you. It's very thick steel here, believe it or not. I was really kind of shocked. It is actually very well made. You can see the sides where it's folded in. That's actually a pretty sturdy piece of equipment. And another thing I was concerned about that I watched as I was standing here waiting for it to boil was how bad would it reflect heat down on this or this? And it didn't. This didn't get overly hot. As a matter of fact, it's actually kind of cold. And again, it's only 3 minutes, but it didn't get overly hot. It didn't heat up. You know, I was kind of worried that maybe too much heat and pressure would build up down that way. But it was actually pretty cool. And the cool part is if you're using this in colder temperatures, where these tend to freeze up and not work as well, that will kind of deflect some of the heat back down onto it and make it a little more usable. So, all in all, I think it's a pretty good deal. Again, it's 25 bucks, I'm sorry. So you may not want to do that. You may want to take that 25 bucks and buy yourself one of those little butane stoves. You know, that's all up to you. This just gives you options, and when you're prepping, options are a good thing to have. You have so many more options with this, even if you're using just an alcohol stove. If you want to put it on a riser and stick it here, or lower this down a little bit, you can definitely use it. So, that is the EZOutdoor folding burner bracket for small gas stoves. Definitely a cool little thing. It does fold up nicely. I'm going to see if it's still a little hot on there. But it does fold. Just shove it down like that and fold it up. Real simple. So, it does fold down nice and easy. It is a very easy item to use. Really no difficult things going on there. And you do have the rubber on the bottom, so it is kind of prevents it from sliding around all over on your counter. Like I said, I will put a link down below. This is in my Amazon store. I am rearranging my Amazon store, so just click the link if you want to see it. If not, just click the link to the store and go look around. Pop up to the main store, because this will be in one of the sections, and you can see everything that I have in there. I have it broken into 3 sections now. We're working on organizing it, so it's one section stoves, one section's knives, one section's cookware. But for now, we're slowly separating things out and making it a little more neat. So that is the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out our links as well as our Amazon store down below with this in it. We have our My Patriot Supply link down there. I definitely want you guys to get prepared right now. Even if you can't afford freeze-dried food, go to the store and buy regular food. But the link for the My Patriot Supply is preparewithiridium.com. We have some amazing deals going on there right now for long-term food storage. And I've done many tests on that food. I really like it. I'm really pleased with it. Also, too, don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link as well. If you're interested in getting started in some really quality freeze-dried food, you can check it out right there. I thank you folks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.